What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P. Today we're going to be reviewing the LG Music Flow speaker system with the H3 and H4 speakers. First off, as a general intro, these are speakers you can connect to each other wirelessly and play music, hook them up to your TV and simulate surround sound in your room, your PC, or even put a speaker in different rooms in your house and play separate songs on each one. It's a great system for anyone looking for this sort of option. I'm going to do this review a little bit differently than my normal ones because this is a very unique and different kind of setup. There's a lot to go over here, so if you're interested, sit tight. Starting off, my setup was this. I had one H4 multi-room speaker and two H3 speakers. The H4 acted as my centralized hub that I used for my main setup since it was smaller and has the volume buttons right on top for easy access. It resembles a mini soundbar look, much like those Bose SoundLink speakers that are out now. Hooking this completely wireless speaker up to my phone was the first step, and its sound clarity shocked me right away. For its size, I wasn't expecting what came out of the speakers. Once paired, I was met with a much louder volume than I anticipated, with clearer vocals and a great thumping bass for something the size of like a Subway sandwich. The H4 speaker itself is a nice silver grille on the front and back, covering the drivers inside. The top has your power button in the middle, with your volume buttons, pause and skip button, and the function button, all in a tactile ring. On the side is where you'll find your Wi-Fi connecting button, add speaker button, auxiliary inputs, and the charging port. And lastly, on the bottom you have a nice thick rubber pad, which not only prevents it from sliding or scratching up your surfaces, it slightly elevates it. Now, as I mentioned, there are numerous uses for the speaker. You can plug it into your TV, hook it up to an older stereo system or something. You can use it with your PC, your phone, your network router even. There are just tons of options for using this. For me, I first paired it wirelessly with my phone. Using the LG Music Flow app, which I will get into greater detail on in a little bit, I was able to connect the devices and listen to music wirelessly. Where I found myself using and testing this the most was actually on my desktop as a speaker for my PC. Usually I just use headphones, but placing this right under my monitor gave me great audio quality when I was gaming or listening to music on Spotify. Now that's where the H3 speakers come in. As I noted, using this with my PC was where I spent the majority of my time putting these to the test. With the H3 speakers on each side of my H4 hub in the middle, I was able to surround myself with great audio quality, all of which was controlled wirelessly through Bluetooth. Let's take a look around the H3 before we move on. We again have a nice grille covering the drivers behind it. On top we have a touch-sensitive volume rocker with the power button and the function button in the middle. And on the back we have your power in, wireless button, add speaker button, and your Ethernet jack. If you choose not to go wireless, you can just plug it in. Something very cool is on the right side of the speaker, you can use your NFC enabled device to power on the speaker just by tapping it, or doing things like playing a certain song when you touch your phone to the side of the speaker. I think NFC is a really cool addition to this thing, and it's nice that they included it. Now, the best way to describe these speakers are as bookshelf speakers, because that is pretty much what they are. Unlike the H4, you do need to have a constant power supply connected at all times to use this, so you can't just take this with you wirelessly on the go. Okay, now the general overview is out of the way, let's wind down and get into the actual app and how you can use these all together. I'm not going to do a full rundown tutorial or anything like that on how to connect these all together because this is pretty much a review of my experience, not a tutorial. The Music Flow app is where you'll have full control of your speakers. You can decide how these work and what you hear. Want to connect all three together in your room and blast your favorite song? It's very simple. You are capable of easily doing so. Inside the app, you can just simply link them all together. In the app, you can listen to music by selecting it off your phone, Google Cast, you can pick from playlists provided, or even launch various external apps like Pandora or Spotify to listen to. It's very simple and it gives you the freedom. But where these take a major turn is what you choose to listen to on them. Yes, you could do as I did and have them act as stereo speakers or something like that and play the same audio out of your TV or your PC. Or you can play multiple songs at once. Now, is this something ideal for you just alone in your bedroom? No, not unless you're trying to be a DJ and make up some mashup song or something. What this is great for is in a family home setting, where you can have these speakers set up throughout the house in different rooms, and then you can play different music. There are a few other speakers in the Music Flow product line that you should check out that are available, and they can all connect together. Have one in the bathroom, one in the living room, one in the dining room, one in your bedroom, etc. That is where these are used best. Where I see these extremely beneficial is in a college dorm room like thing with your roommates, or even in a business or a restaurant setting. But this is where I start to pick out some of the cons that I think should be noted. Like I mentioned, take some time to properly read how to connect these together. There are white blinking lights, red blinking lights, constant lights, red and white blinking lights, green lights. Each light, each blinking pattern all mean different things when you're trying to pair them together. It's confusing for sure, but just read the instructions. They even have a phone number on top for support, so call them if you're lost. Next, the response to the touchpad on top of the H3. It's not instantaneous. When I was cycling through the different functions, I would double press the touchpad because sometimes I would think it didn't register when it really did. There is no haptic feedback inside, which is why I wouldn't know which I was pressing, so just be patient. Now, wrapping this up, again, these aren't for everybody. Where I see these definitely flourishing is not at all in a single bedroom, but throughout a house or a restaurant or a business. I like how LG gives you the multiple options to connect via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, line in. That freedom is great and will definitely benefit those needing that flexibility. Personally, I love the little H4 speaker. It's small and compact, has a great punch to it, and can be fully wireless. Bring it with you to the beach, bring it on a car ride, anything like that. Wireless freedom is the best. Explore your options, take time to check out the speakers in their product line, and you then can go and mix and match to create your own perfect audio system setup, whether it be wireless, throughout your house, or something like that. Their product line is great, and I definitely recommend checking them out. Hope you guys enjoyed my little overview of the H3 and H4 speakers of the Music Flow product line from LG. Hit me up on Twitter at randomfrankp, give me a follow on there. And lastly, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I've done a ton of tech videos in the past. You're not going to miss out on some of the cool stuff I have coming up in the near future. That's it, guys. I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.